Good morning, my lovely YouTubers. Good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel with me, Morgan Tracy J. And today I am super excited about today's vlog because I randomly signed up for a 5K this week in my hometown area. It's literally up the road from my house. Didn't even realize there was a 5K going on. I signed up and I'm gonna go run a 5K today. Okay, and not only am I gonna run a 5K, but when I jumped on the scale today, I realized I am now in the 6s. I've lost 29 pounds on my health journey. This feels really good, you guys. It feels really weird to even say that. It feels like, oh my gosh, you're really doing it. And that's a really good feeling to have because you're used to not really doing it, you know? But anyways, I'm super, super excited because today I'm running a 5K and my husband just left this morning, but he was like, it's just you versus you. Don't feel pressure. Don't look at other people. Like, it's you versus you. All it's about. So I'm gonna just go out there and have a good time. I'm super excited. Never invested in a spin brush. Get a spin brush. Once you get a spin brush, you will not go back to regular brushes unless you're like on a trip or something. And every time I go back to a regular brush, I'm like, this is why I chose a spin brush. Okay, now is definitely time for me to get in the mental space for this run. And also something I've been telling myself is most of these 5Ks are early in the morning. And so I'm like, Morgan, this is like any other run you've already done. You already get up early in the morning. At least 1 or 2 days a week you run a 5K. This is like any and every other run that you've ran. So don't feel the pressure. And that sometimes helps me not to feel so pressured and ignore my lashes. I need to get a feel. Okay, one eye is still so full. See that? And then this eye is looking crazy. I wish this eye would have acted like this eye because this eye is still very full. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to spritz my face with water. Also, I did prep my hair last night. I just added it in these twisties. I'm not gonna be running with these twisties though. I think if anything, I may just pull them back like that. But yeah, because if down, it's just all in the way. But I do love a good little twisty. And actually I did this because me and my husband have a wedding to go to this evening. And so I thought if I just untwisted them and then, you know, did like a good quick twist out. So when I go and run, I don't do no full face beat, but I do love to do just a little bit of stuff, especially sunscreen. I always use this little one, the Neutrogena Beach Defense 70 Spectrum. Now it's gonna give you a little white fin, but what do I put on my face? It still feels a little weird that I'm in the 160s when I haven't been there since like high school. But I have to remind myself that I have to keep something in the chamber coming up. So what really got me going on this health journey was I knew I had a 5K coming up, which I just did like last week or 2 weeks ago with my family. And so that helped me get going. But then once the first 5K came and it was over with, I was a little nervous because I was like, what am I gonna do now? Like, now that the 5K is over, like, am I gonna fall off? Because that's happened in the past. And so then I was like, no, I already had planned to do the Esther reset. I didn't plan to do it as soon as I did, but then I was like, oh, we're gonna do one for September, you know? So that the Esther reset, which is a 30-day challenge with women in like this group chat and with me and weekly calls, daily check-ins, that has been really helping me too to kind of keep the momentum. And then I came across a 5K for October. So that's great. I have a 5K coming in October, the first week of October. And then this one was not originally on my schedule. I didn't even know about this 5K today. And then I was at the gym and there was a flyer sitting up there. And I do go inside the gym sometimes to like take a photo, get a drink of water, but I run outside on the track area around it, like the walk area. And so that's why I did not know about that flyer. But when I walked in there, I seen it and I'm like, oh, that's up the road from me and my husband's house. Okay, quick tips before you run your 5K. Quick tips. First thing is, wear what you always wear to run. Okay, I heard that tip somewhere and I'm so glad. Years ago, I was running and then the day before, so I went and bought like a new workout outfit for it. And that was stupid because when I was running, the workout pants was sliding down my body, that 5K. And that was annoying, the whole 5K. I'm like pulling up these pants. stupid. So I heard that like don't switch up your outfits, like whatever you already run in, whatever you shoes you're wearing when you're wear that, okay? Wear that. Also, make sure you have either headphones or something to connect to, because sometimes you're gonna need a little grit, usually because you're going at a quicker pace. You're pushing yourself harder than you have on your normal runs. And so having music and having or motivation or something to push you can really help. And I actually seen this girl on TikTok. She was doing a marathon though, but her family sent her audio messages. So when she was running, she was listening to audio messages that were like, good job, so proud of you, keep going, you're almost there, like stuff like that. And that was really smart, because you really need that, especially, I've never run a marathon, but I just know like when you are pushing yourself beyond your limit, the limit you felt like you could go, that's really, really a challenge. So anywho, so yeah, that's my little gist. But also too, like make sure your headphones are charged. Also, if you've noticed like you need to take something, sometimes before a run people take ibuprofen, they take something like that. Before my last 5K, I definitely took ibuprofen. I took a pretty nice size one. This time I took a small one because my knee is not what it used to be when I took that run a few weeks ago. My knee is nowhere near that level of tenseness and tightness, and so that's really good. So yeah, that's just really the gist. Always wear the same kind of outfit, same clothes. Don't switch up too much. Already have like a playlist on your phone and all that. Also, I use the Nike Run app. A lot of people use like these different apps. Nike Run is free and it tracks my distance and my time. That's why I use that at this time. Now, if I want to get into marathons and half marathons and all that, I'll probably use another app over time. But if you're just a beginning runner or even a mild experienced runner, Nike Run app is really good to, even if you're just walking a mile. If you don't even like, you're like, how many laps do I have to do at this area, or how hard do I have to walk to get to a mile? That Nike Run app is what I use to just track my distance, so that I know that I'm hitting my mile mark. All right. Okay, so that's the whole gist of that. And yeah, I've been running since technically July. No, I think a little bit of August. I started a little in July, but I wasn't going as hard as I am now. I started really going hard in August but I was already walking 1 to 2 miles 5 days a week, June and July. But I started going really hard in August because I knew I had a 5K coming up. And I realized like I wasn't quite ready for that. But y'all, I have ran 5Ks 20 pounds bigger before. And so I will say, I think these 5Ks I've been running, this last one I ran, it was so different. It was a push, don't get me wrong. But afterwards, I didn't crash. I wasn't in the worst pain. The last 5K I had done, it was like, but also I was way heavier. It was horrible. My body was so hurt. I was feeling like, I felt like the end of the world had happened to me. It was bad. It was so bad. I want to encourage to you, like every time you do it, this is gonna be my 4th 5K now. Technically in a like marathon or in a actual like race, but I do a lot during the week by myself. But I just want to encourage you, like when you're doing these things, it can really feel like, gosh, am I making progress? My time is slower. I'm by myself out here, like, and you're in the mornings running by yourself or in the evenings. But I will say, today is where it matters to me. Like, it makes all those mornings worthwhile by yourself, because when you get into something like today, a run with other people, then you're like, wow, I'm glad I put in that effort, because I wouldn't be standing in this even run if I didn't, you know? Y'all, I'm so tempted to add contour and everything, but I'm like, nope, this is it. This is the look. All right, now I'm gonna have to get my clothes on so I can get ready. Separate my love from you.
Yes, you did foundation.
Yes.
Okay, well I got information for you.
Okay, my camera just died. We have phones. I'm gonna pin this to me. I think I'm gonna go a little
was the hardest run I've ever done, and I threw up twice. As soon as my run was done, I threw up twice. That shows you, it's just hard. Okay, you guys, I just finished my run. I made 7th place overall, yay. And I also made 1st place in my age group so far. If there's other people that haven't made it in yet. But y'all, I did it in 30-something minutes, and I threw up. It was real. You were so cool. It's crazy. I texted my husband, I said, I got 1st place in my group, but I threw up twice. He said, should have known that was gonna happen. Woo woo!
Female 26 to 30.
Y'all, is that not wild? I got 1st place in my age group, 30 to 34. Okay. I got 1st place. I did the best time ever. I threw up as well, but I did it. I'm so proud of myself. Thank you, Lord. I'm so happy I did this. I cannot believe this is my 1st medal. Yes, God. 29 pounds down and my 1st 5K medal. I got 1st place. And I got number 7 overall throughout the whole run. I got 7th place in the entire run. And then in my age group, I got 1st place. Also, the 5K went right past my mom's house, and I thought it was gonna go in front of her house, the run, but it went behind. So behind her house is like a big old forest and she couldn't see from her. So I'm gonna drive by my mama's house. Hopefully she's still moving her ground, and I'm gonna show her my medal and show her that I won 1st place. Cause she actually was gonna she told me she would pay for my running fee because it was near her house. She's like, I'll pay for it. And I was like, okay, but honestly, I just forgot all about it and I paid for it. And I know that was something she wanted to do for me. And so I'm gonna go over there and be like, thank you, mommy, even though I still paid for it. Even though it was her heart, She wanted to pay my cover fee to run this, which was 40 bucks. And so I just paid it because I'm just a lollygagger and I just want to get things over with. So, anywho, I'm gonna go over there. Baby. During that run, I thought I ain't never doing these again. And now, I'm looking forward to October. And everything said 50% off, and there was literally like 4 items. And I'm like, dang, I'll get rid of the black hair care section? Now, do I need any more hair care products? Probably not. But do I love having extra on hand? Yes. Okay, baby, I didn't get to tell you this. I think I got a new accountability partner.